And welcome back to Pull the Chart. We are going to look at season 5 premiere of Stranger Things, and we're going to specifically look at Winona Ryder's, Millie Bobby Brown's, and David Harbour's charts, along with the season 5 chart. So let's get started. We're going to start with Winona. I have not watched the series. Have you, Patty?
Blasphemy. That's why we love Sharon.
Start.
She's not a trend chaser. She makes her own trends.
And that is my Aquarius moon. Correct.
Yeah.
I'm like,
hmm
oh, wait, everyone jumped on that bandwagon. I got to go. And it's true.
That's true.
The moment it gets popular, I'm like, no. Okay, so let me pull up Winona and let's get started. We have Winona Ryder with a good birth time. So her sun is a Scorpio, her rising is a Sagittarius, and her moon in Pisces. Her parents, she was born Winona, right?
hmm
My brain all of a sudden went, is that how you say that? Um, Laura Horowitz. She was born in Winona County, Minnesota. Now, Winona Ryder, her name came from, oh, by the way, her middle name, Laura, was because her parents were good friends with the author of A Brave New World, and that was his wife's name. So they honored his wife as her middle name. But Winona Ryder was her dad. So Ryder was from a rock and soul singer that her dad liked. So Mitch Ryder. So she is also
Interesting.
now, I feel like the name is just like all over the place, but also the fact that her parents hung out with, I'm going to butcher his name. His last name is Huxley, Aldous. I'm
hmm
Aldous. I'll probably, we've talked
Yeah,
about
that's good.
before.
That's good.
Close enough. Okay. So here we have a Scorpio sun, a Pisces moon, Scorpio sun in the 11th, right?
Yeah.
Social, um, with friends, or she could be the loner. It's like an either or, right? You're on the spectrum of either or. By the way, her mom was a video producer and an author, and her dad publisher and a bookseller. That's why they're friends with the
Hmm.
yeah. So she comes from a pretty artsy, I would say artsy smart background
Yeah.
for parents.
hmm hmm
So what is there anything that like stood out to you? Or do you want me to just like word vomit out everything I can think of?
You can certainly do that.
Okay.
Tag along because her chart is very interesting.
Yes. So moon or sun on the 11th. Her sun trines. Let me pull up my little fun annotator. Okay, so her sun trines the moon. Now, this is
hmm
a lot of water. It's supposed to be a balance between emotions, but that is like a tidal wave hits a cyclone. Like, I can't imagine what her emotional waves are. It
hmm
just, because you can't stop a trine. Like, I don't know how you build a dam in astrology, but we haven't learned that yet, ever. I don't know, maybe somebody will. But that's just flow, flow, flow of emotions. Pisces moons can have a little bit or a lot of that. It's happening to me, victim part to them. Also, it's in her third house. And since the third house is in Aquarius, and then you have the moon there, the fact that she plays really quirky roles, right? This is absolutely someone who would play these kind of roles. So I feel like that really kind of plays together. By the way, at 7 years old, speaking of, this would be around the third house, she lived on a commune with 7 other families. If that doesn't tell you like what in the wacky loony Pisces world was going on in this like quirky lifestyle. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes. At age 12, she almost drowned and she developed aquaphobia, which also so much water, childhood, almost drowned. Um, so I feel like actors always have good placements here in the third house, right? Her moon here squares Neptune in the 12th, which is someone who can escape through fantasy, drugs, drink. Um, but it could be good for creative energy for acting, musicians.
Mhm.
But then at the same time, sorry, my nose is not great if you hear me sniffle. Um, the moon also squares Jupiter here. The two of these together with here, I mean, it can make you a little bit delusional at times. This is absolutely, you can be in another little kind of out there world a little bit. And then she has this trines. Where's Saturn? Or it squares. It also squares Saturn over here. So she can work hard to prove herself, but she has
Mhm.
a tendency to be frustrated and depressed, may have had a lonely childhood. I mean, 7 other families. She was also bullied at school. Um, you can detach yourself, but she can also be very like logical. So I'm guessing at times she may have needed to like detach a little from this overly emotional self. Nervous system issues. So something to think about and work on or feel about. But then she also has her Mars here, which can be in Aquarius, which is also a detached. I just wonder, like, at times do you just detach from reality
Yeah.
and you go into your world in your head?
Well,
That was kind of some of my thoughts there. And then she has this. Okay, so here we have up here, very secretive and suspicious of others. I mean, she just,
do you blame her?
she's living on a commune. Yes.
Exactly.
Then all of this squares, right? This here squares her Mars,
Mhm.
right? Here's someone who's like, can I get away with things?
Mm.
Which, when you look at on December 12th, 2001, she was charged with grand theft, burglary, vandalism, use of a the part about the controlled substance was dropped. So we just already talked about how that's very possible with her. At the time, she says she was very overwhelmed and depressed. And her progress moon was in Scorpio during that time. And I believe it was over her Venus. So
Mm.
she was probably, here you are activating and triggering this, like, what can I get away with? And she tried to walk away with a few items that weren't hers. So there was like a couple of like interesting things going on at that time, but that really played into this, her feelings and her acting out a bit. What do you think? As I just
Oh,
like,
it gets really interesting.
yeah.
Talking about, I don't know. I don't see, correct me. I do see, yes, Neptune and Jupiter in the 12th house,
Mhm.
and it could be delusional or even, substances. I don't see substances with Sagittarius though. I
Well,
think,
she had that controlled substance on her though.
uh,
They dropped that
well,
part though.
yeah, they dropped it.
I mean, she's a Hollywood actress sometimes.
Yeah, yeah,
I feel like it would like you want to escape your mind, escape your reality is what that feels to me.
yeah. And somehow taking action to do it. Like I'm gonna go do this,
Hmm.
leave this. Is Mars squaring that little grouping in the 12th house?
Squaring it. It is squaring. Oh my gosh, so sorry. This is so messy. It is
Oh no, it
squares.
isn't. It's squaring up there. Okay.
Mhm. It squares
Yeah.
up here, but that
Okay.
squares her moon.
Hmm.
So I feel like this can make anything big. Like that's just a big messy blob. And then with
Yeah.
the moon, it's just a big messy blob of emotions.
Wow.
mean, it was talked about like she had a hard time in school and was bullied, and after Beetlejuice, they would call her a witch all the time.
Oh,
I know.
that's original.
That or
Really? Is
bullies.
that all you got? I don't
Sit
know.
him in
When
a
I see
classroom.
Winona, she just looks a little sad to me. She always has. Like it's those beautiful brown eyes that she has, but she just looks a little sad that I would be her big Aries friend. Stand behind me.
True. Yeah.
Let me
I
let me
mean,
fight
this
this
is
for
like
you.
he really plays into the whole pale thing too, right? This like
Mhm.
almost like
Yeah.
this like floaty
Hmm.
dark creature, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I mean, you've got the third house. You've got like good things for acting going on here.
I agree.
So I feel like that plays into her. She works hard, especially on like probably learning the scripts. Ready? All right.
Ready?
What do you think of the North Node in Aquarius? I'm guessing this plays into like quirky roles and originality. I mean, she did all those movies like The Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands. That all feels
Mhm.
very it was more future forward than it was at the time, right? Tim Burton was a little more different.
Wasn't she also in Dracula? Wasn't she? Wasn't that one of her bigger roles too?
I don't remember who's it. I don't remember who. I do not. You don't
Yeah,
watch scary movies.
yes. So
I
I would
mean,
think
I loved her in Mermaids. That was one of my favorites with Cher.
yes, yes.
Hmm. So that was a little more my angle.
Yeah, I think she brings the people along with her with whatever she does. I think I do like the forward thinking or, quirky thinking, but I also think in a weird way without getting too attached to them, bringing the people with her, you
Yeah.
know.
She has I feel like this 11th house, like no matter what she did, like people loved the roles.
Mhm.
Like she really I don't even know if she had any big misses. Like I can't think of anything off the top of my
Mm-mm,
head.
mm-mm.
Like when you're stacked like this in your 11th house, like massive fan base, easy to make money, right? People like her.
They
Here's
do
your
like her.
Libra. They like
Mm-hmm,
her.
mm-hmm.
It's a little helpful. I mean, this is nicely set up for her. Minus, she had some moments, right? A little
Who
shoplifting, a little
who
depression.
hasn't
I know.
who hasn't had those moments? It almost feels to me though, shoplifting for me, shoplifting feels like something you would do when you were younger to see if you could get away with it.
Yeah.
And so it almost feels like a rebellion of I didn't really have a normal childhood.
Nods.
So so you sometimes they get, like a little regressed. And so they're, coming out and
Yeah. I
doing
mean,
something naughty older, where everybody would look to her and say, "You should have known better. What are you doing?" You know.
oh, it
She's like, "Yeah, I
seems,
know, I should have. I should have known better.
yeah,
I
I think
can't help
that's
it."
this right here, right? This is
Hmm.
so people know when you're younger, the planets that go through these houses, super important. Everything
Yeah,
up to like the age of 7 can like really
yeah.
sets the tone for your life.
Hmm.
So should we put her with season 5?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
here we go. Okay, we have Stranger Things season 5 finale on the inside, and we're doing this because for Millie and David, not everybody has a perfect birth time.
Right.
So season 5 is on the inside. On the outside is Winona. All right. What do you think? How is this going to be for her? So the heat
Well,
show, let's see. Okay. Hey, she's got a nice little, this is lovely.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is probably emotional. I like this. Uh, I'm just always going to want a flow of money or something to come in, right?
Right.
I bet this was pretty lucrative for her or like did really well. Hmm. I do like that this put her back in like kind of like household name, right? Kind of like
Well, and her
back on the stage.
character, yeah, and her character is amazing. I mean, she's a mom, and she's a mom to all of these kids.
Oh, okay. So that would be all
And
the neighborhood kids.
yeah, so she's like
Oh,
the neighborhood mom, but she's also like a mama bear mom. Like she will go tooth and nail to protect her kids, and
okay.
everything that happens. So I thought it's a different kind of role for her,
Interesting.
I think.
Hmm. I mean, she's getting right up to what will be like Venus return for her and stuff. This is
Hmm.
really nice moments.
I agree.
I mean, this is,
That's interesting.
I mean, you got the sun of the movie right on her Jupiter too. I mean, this to me says you're going to be well received.
Exactly.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. Do they get nominated for awards or something? I don't know. I mean, up here, there's a 10th house Saturn right here on the
Right.
midheaven. Like, this is her hard work. Feels like something she'll really be remembered by.
Hmm.
So that's
Yeah,
nice.
I agree.
Look at this 29-degree in Taurus.
Right.
It dips its toe back in just for this. Okay, her north node right on the moon.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is, I mean, really, I like a vertex close to a Jupiter in the 11th. Interesting that it's retrograde. She's not going to turn out to be like a bad mom, is she? No,
No, she's a great
tried.
mom.
It's tried.
She's
It's tried.
Yeah, no, she's a great mom in this. Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, don't make that. Okay, so where's the moon? Okay, so the moon is in Aquarius. Oh, these
Hmm.
kids are all aliens or something? Are they supernatural?
No,
My child's not an alien either.
no.
Okay, I'm just asking. They float? Do they do any weird things like levitate? What do the kids do?
Yeah, they do.
Okay,
I
there you go.
mean, not because of them. Well, because of what happens to them. Yes.
Mm,
Hmm.
okay. At some point, I'll need
Hmm.
to watch this, but then I've seen clips that look a little scary.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know about that.
Hmm.
Okay, so we feel like this is a good thing for her.
Exactly.
She'll be well remembered, nice
Hmm.
payout,
Hmm.
lines up well at the movie. Okay, let's move on to Millie. Okay,
Perfect.
here we have Millie Bobby Brown. She does not have a good birth time. She was born in Spain.
Mm.
She has announced that she wants a big family. She adopted her first child this year with her husband that she got married to when she was 20, so last May 18th. Um, so she is a sun conjunct Uranus here, which can make you a little bit unpredictable, erratic behavior.
Mhm.
But the fact that it trines Saturn can give you like willpower and determination. This, and we might as well just throw it in right now. Um, it supposedly, allegedly, she filed against David that he was bullying her, but we literally just saw the red carpet, and I've never seen two people hugging, laughing together.
Mhm.
So allegedly, I don't know. I don't know, but also the idea of this, if she did, maybe it was just this like moment, right? I don't know. I wasn't there. Um, this line up here to me feels like a great way to put on a mask for acting.
Mhm.
I thought it was like a really nice lineup. She puts her emotions into her acting. She can kind of like separate herself from the role. It does square the nodes. How do you feel about that?
Mhm.
Like this,
Yeah.
you squares are like skip steps.
Mhm.
Like it's interesting. It squares her Mars, it squares her nodes, which this as well might be something like I jumped the gun too quickly. My emotions got the best of me. I think there might be moments where I'd teach her this pause method where you stop and just pause before you react. Be like
I
that
don't know
might.
that she can do that though. And I kind of wonder. I don't even know if she has a good grasp of what reality is.
She's 21.
Well, all age aside, I agree, but I feel like with that Neptune, Moon, Mercury,
Aquarius.
storytelling, storytelling, yeah, you know, and
It's
then squaring the nodes, South Node and Scorpio, and then the
yeah,
North. Yeah, I wouldn't take everything at face value, you know.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's and then I mean she's got an Aries here, right? Her
Mhm.
Aries Venus and it sextiles here, which charisma, right? I feel like people
Yeah,
like her, right? They're like, she's super fun. She's quirky fun, right? She
yeah.
changes her
Mhm.
hair color every time I've seen her. I'm like, oh, you're also still growing, but like your
Mhm.
hair is a different color. And yeah, she's got this like quirky charm. Like she kind of like pops in with a bunch of energy and then like I was kind of watching a little bit of the red carpet and I felt like she was like bouncing around quite a
Mhm.
bit. So that was something that was being used. Um, okay. I think this plays into your idea of what you say,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
It's got North Node and Taurus. Oh, it's retrograde. Um, oh, at least her Taurus Mars, we just did some people that we found that Mars retrograde in Taurus tends to not get their money's worth out of their roles.
Right. Right. Not
So
this one.
hopefully this does better, except for it's so close to a retrograde.
Mhm.
Hopefully she does a little better. Um,
I bet she does. It trines Jupiter
trying Jupiter. Okay. Yeah,
in the
maybe.
fifth house. So I would say
And
I
it's
think she's
retrograde.
probably uh, yeah.
Yeah, not the proud, confident, loyal. That's what I put for this right here. Very proud, confident, and loyal.
That's nice. I think it's interesting too that what's that other role that she's in where she's like Sherlock Holmes' sister?
Is that Enola?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I've not seen it, but I just guessed.
Yeah, it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute.
Okay.
But my point is that she's always both roles, all two roles, Enola and this one, she's got these strong male figures over her, and she's always having to try to prove herself in
Yeah.
these that she is just as smart and she is just as strong and she is, independent in her thought stuff. So I think that shows up in her chart too, especially with an Aries Venus.
I don't know anything real about her family.
Mm-mm.
So when they announced well, first of all, when they got married, the transiting North Node was in Aries. It was conjunct her Mars.
No.
Okay. And then it was conjunct her Mars and because the North Node, it was at 13 degrees. Okay. And then the transiting
Was it in
Uranus
Mars or Venus? It was in Aries.
was Aries 13 degrees. Okay, so it was conjunct here.
Okay.
Sorry. It was transiting North Node. This is when she got married. Okay.
Right.
Which then would have sextiled as well here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then also when she got married, Uranus was at 23 degrees of, so it was right here close to her ascendant.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. Okay, so that's the marriage.
Mhm.
When she announced the adoption, Jupiter was in Cancer, and it was trine because it was 23 degrees. The moon was in Leo. I love that I'm trying to remember this. Moon was in
This
Leo.
was when she adopted. This is pretty. That's a pretty chart.
You want me to pull it up better than me trying to explain
No,
this?
I mean, no,
Okay.
that's fine. But I mean, Jupiter in the house of
Oh, wait.
mom.
So maybe okay, so okay, so Cancer was in Leo and it was conjunct in the air, in the transiting sky, was conjunct
Hmm.
Mercury, and that was trining. So if you figure here at the time, it was here, oof, lordy, and then Neptune, right? And then it trined here. So 30, 60, 90,
Yeah.
120. So I thought that was lovely for a growing family and adoption.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, and then, okay, so Jupiter then was sextiling her north node. That's what it
Yeah.
was. It was sextiling a north node and trining the south node. So the
Yeah.
adoption seemed like a beautiful day.
Yeah. Like this little baby and
Yeah,
Millie need to be together.
yeah.
Hmm.
So we don't know any information about the adopted child. She hasn't like spoke out at all much about it,
Mm.
except that they have, which they don't. I think it's, I think wasn't it with a? I know, I know that YouTubers families when they adopt children, they're not allowed to put them on screen for X number of years. I'm not kidding you. So gotta keep that bankroll coming in. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's put Millie up with. Look at this chicken scratch. Millie up with the season 5 premiere.
Yes.
That was terrible, me trying to explain that. Okay,
No, it was,
it's
I
entertaining.
saw it all in my head. It was beautiful.
Right, we have Inner Wheel, Stranger Things 5. Outer Wheel is Millie. This is the finale premiere. All right, what you got? What you got?
Well,
Oh, look at this little south node. This
I
is her little
know.
south node. Like, oh, guess what? The neighborhood's broken up now.
That's what it feels like. It does feel like a,
Like, uh-ohs, the neighborhood's gone.
so is the chart.
Oh, hold on. All right, stop. Oh,
It is. Poof.
okay, hold on. All right, back to my chart. South node,
Yeah.
neighborhood, neighborhood went away, right? Bye-bye neighborhood. Um, oh,
What is happening over here with the Mercuries?
where's my Mercury? Okay, so we have Mercury here. Where's
Uh,
her Mercury? Her Mercury. I
over
love that.
there in the sixth house.
Oh,
I know. And the moon. Oh,
s-
ugh.
what you thinking health or you thinking
Yeah, not health per se. Day to day talks like broken. Like something feels broken in this
oh,
chart.
okay. Well,
And the
you've got
moon.
also this is all squaring here.
Yeah.
So this, yeah. I mean, it'll be interesting. Like they seem to all like on the, the small clips I saw of the red carpet. I don't know much about them outside of this, but is this like kind of like feels like a breaking up of a family? Does this feel like you're going with
That's
mom, you're going with
possible.
dad kind
Yeah.
of thing? Like,
So what else? Mars is,
well, it took them like a year to make this, right? Weren't they? It wasn't the filming like an extremely long time?
yeah.
Okay, so this will be a big difference to day to day.
Hmm.
Okay. We also have her Venus
So what do you think
here,
about
right?
Mars? Well,
Oh,
huh. Go ahead.
I don't
What?
know. I just, this feels like a little more painful for her.
It does.
I also this her like on the
Like,
movie South Node.
mhm.
This felt like a nice, probably a nice escape for her. Nice place to go. Well, they grew up here, right? So they grew up on the show
Right.
pretty much.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, here you got Pluto in the fourth. Like this is probably one of her first like major roles where she has like a family cast, right?
Right.
And we, like you said, like on the show, Winona, right, protected them
Hmm.
all.
Hmm.
And I've read articles like David really took them all aside and was like, "Listen, you're new in the industry, kind of." There, I think they tried to like kind of protect them, right?
Yeah. Yeah. They did.
Yeah, I think that would be hard after so many years of like doing a show or something together. That's got to be rough. I mean, look, the Jupiter of the movie opposes her Chiron and
I was looking at that
like
earlier.
her foundation.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, this one looks like there's gonna be some tears.
Yeah. Bittersweet. It's just
Yeah.
bittersweet.
Hmm. I think this is probably gonna be broadcast for her. I think her name's probably gonna get out there more. This might be because it's the North Node in the ninth.
Hmm.
I'm sure it's broadcast in how many countries? I don't know. It'd be funny if they did like a press tour and they're like, we popped over to Japan and to,
I'm sure they did.
well, they probably did. Yeah, I mean, she was born in Spain, so I mean, probably for her,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, ouchie. Just feels sad.
It
Feels like an
does.
ending. It feels like an ending. Okay, so we are not, well, I'm going to pop in. So, in case you see us and we look a little different, we do look a little different because we went through David's chart on the episode with Lily and him, his soon to be ex wife and him. But we are going to look at his chart right now with Stranger Things. All right, we have Stranger Things on the inner wheel, and then we have David's chart on the outer wheel. How do we feel about him? Oh, his North Node is on the sun. Well, he was the father, right? He's the daddy. I
Yeah.
assume that's probably a really weird thing to say. Um, which they've already announced, like he's got he's in those Marvel-y movies. And
Hmm.
then they just announced he was cast in something else as well. So this feels like a point at which this really did kind of help launch his career. Like he's been in acting for a while and we talked about it with his chart, but like he is really now starting to take off a lot more.
Yeah, I was
Feels
just
right.
thinking, I think that's interesting that he, out of Stranger Things, you see him a lot. Like you saw him a lot after he was in Stranger Things,
Oh
as
yeah.
well as Millie. So those
Hmm.
are really the only two like breakout people out of this huge cast.
Interesting. Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't know who some of the there was like why was there only one person in white? I assume she's like the dead one or the ghost in the storyline. I don't know. But everyone else was in black and red,
Hmm.
but she was the only one that was in white. I haven't watched the movie, but I assume because it was so coordinated like that, that means something. All right,
Yeah.
let's look at his chart. So his Mars is squaring. Oh, it squares Uranus. I don't mind. I don't mind this 29-degree square. To me, it feels like a pop off to new roles and new things.
Hmm.
It feels I feel like squares were always we taught and learned about them being so challenging, and I'm just learning to find like they're really useful if you do it right.
Agreed.
Yeah.
100%. Agreed. Yeah.
Ooh, look his Chiron. Yee. That's interesting. And it's all in his eighth house. Oh, Millie had that Venus in the eighth house, right? Interesting. Especially since they had that little like, did you bully me issue, allegedly. Hmm. He's also got a lot of like things coming out about him right now. I just hope that it doesn't seem to be overshadowing the premiere.
No, I don't think so. I like, you know what I like? I like then his Neptune is conjunct the Mars. I love
Yeah,
that. And then it all is up there trining Mercury.
the moon. Yeah,
Yeah, I like that for him. He really is breaking out and expanding, and
right. And he was the,
I think we're going to see him a lot more of him.
I think so too. I think, yeah, he's right around 50, right? He was born in like 75
Mhm,
or something. Yeah. So yeah, he's 50. I feel like too, he's about in like within the next year or two. Where's his Jupiter? Oh, he had his Jupiter return already.
mhm.
Oh, he had his early. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like this is probably a nice, yeah, this is
What do you
good.
think about, tell me what you think about the movie's Venus opposing his Venus?
Okay. What do I feel about this? So it's 3 and 9.
Hmm.
I feel like that has to do with probably other people.
Okay.
That feels more to me about like his role, right? Because it's like style, aesthetics. It's also like other people and women. He's
Hmm.
had a lot to deal with women, I think, lately. If you look at like
Hmm.
a bullying out accusation and feeding outside the non-monogamy bedroom.
Right.
I don't even know how you accurately say that. Um, unethically, ethically, the non-monogamy of the monogamy. I don't know. So this feels like more of like he's had to deal with some women, things that have to deal around pleasure or
Hmm.
stubborn.
Yeah.
That would be how I would take it.
I think overall, though, success for him.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We're big fans, in case you can't tell, of David. This ooh, I like this too, where it's in the fifth house and the second. It's
Yeah.
like, here's my money, how's my values, and then working with the
Hmm.
creativity.
Yeah.
Like this probably was like a good marriage of a role for him. Of all the
It
marriages,
was. Yeah.
this seems much better than dealing with women. Just stick with the
I
creative
know.
projects.
Yeah. Just stick to the work.
I would say you can either have a project to do or you can have a boyfriend, girlfriend. You pick one, but you can't do
Yeah.
both. I think
No.
maybe you just pick the creative right now. Just stick on the creative route. Your career is going, focusing on the career.
Hmm.
Don't get distracted with don't get distracted with these things.
Exactly.
Stay away from these things, okay? I think you'll be all good. Yeah. His ascendant is, let's see, wait, let me
We,
remember. No, we don't have a birth time. No, mm-mm. Ignore this guy. Meow. Okay. This is interesting too. The south node, pretty close to his Uranus.
I agree.
Is that your bird or your cat?
Now it's a cat. Yeah. It's a
Yeah,
lot
he
of
has a
animal.
small two over there, but that's okay. I love that I like just pulled up the Gemini and it was like,
What is that noise?
would you like to look at quickly the season 1 and the season 5 charts?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we feel like this is good for a Winona, good for, it feels like it's good for our experienced actors.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. On the inner wheel is Stranger Things premiere, first season. Outer wheel is Stranger Things 5. And I personally really enjoy that it is a nodal opposition. And Is this like, were we talking about this in something else? Like it's a topsy-turvy, like upside down world or something?
Yeah.
This feels perfect. Like to me, this just feels absolutely perfect to do. We have Neptune and Jupiter here, just very, very topsy-turvy, big and expansive.
Hmm.
I think whoever wrote the show, fabulous job. Well done. I actually don't mind the Saturn here on the Chiron. I don't know the themes of your movie, but I hope it has to do something with, something bigger and beyond us all.
That's for sure.
That's what I would, especially with
Hmm.
Pisces, that it's something
Hmm.
bigger beyond us all. So Pisces is always the one I always picture like the person is sitting on the cloud and gets to see like out into the universe and all below. So yeah.
Yeah.
Look at these like drawings of drawings of
I know. Holy cow.
look at this like I mean, what a marriage and what a beautiful ending. What a
Exactly.
beautiful way to end. This whole lineup here is really, really lovely, even with them this year. This is a nice way to go out on this like huge project of like a lot of collaboration with like a lot of people. This is
Right.
really, really nice. Um, ooh, I like the premiere is up here with the with the Pluto, right? This was kind of like a people love this show, right?
Yes, they did. They
Yeah.
did.
Since it took so long to record the final season, I'm assuming there was a lot of capital expenditure.
Ooh, there's a lot of, it's a sci-fi, so there is a lot of
Okay.
sci-fi things.
Yeah. It looks, I mean, we've got down here, we've got Taurus down here,
Hmm.
so that feels about right. Yeah. Um, I'm expecting some good gross returns here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like the initial investors will be very happy and with the payoff is what I would say here. This feels like a nice executive producer 47 and 48 probably are getting a nice payout as well
Hmm.
because there's almost 99,000 of them. Ooh, I
Yeah.
don't know the storyline, but I don't know. This has to do with like bodies and hmm, you watched it a little more. What do you think?
Well, I think it was, it says the story right there. I mean, we fell in love with people, we lost people,
Oh, okay.
and and Chiron and Aries, you know, healing the me kind of
Did
feeling.
they
And
say body snatch? This feels like body snatchers.
oh, it just yes, there was in the first show. That's what started it. A child got snatched.
Okay, it feels like body snatching. Okay.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then
Yeah.
a
All
new
right.
friend showed up, and yeah, it was,
Okay. So that would really play in here
yeah.
with this, but also you said this is
Mhm.
very like family oriented too.
Yeah. Hmm.
So it's interesting
Yeah.
that you have the Jupiter here. That's
Hmm.
nice.
I think so.
Mhm. What a well done show. And look at this 11th house. Like you're really ending it off, and this is your house of fame, legacy.
Hmm.
It'll probably be on Netflix forever. Just about
Forever.
its run.
Yeah. Hmm.
Mm. This is a Hades moon, right? Here's that.
Yeah.
This is pretty intense. An Aquarius sci-fi. Yeah,
Hmm.
this is lovely.
Yeah. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Yeah, this is
I
really
see.
nice.
No flops. No flops there.
Yeah, I
Well
think they're
worth the
gonna
wait.
yeah, I think they're gonna do just fine. I mean, I love
Hmm.
I'm not a horror girl, but I did love how they coordinated all of their fashion. Oh, that would be very Scorpio. Okay. I just loved the like it looks like they took the time to market it.
Oh, it was
Right.
so 80s. It was so 80s. It was so amazing.
Even like
80s.
them walking the red carpet with like the black and the red,
Hmm.
it just feels really interesting to me.
Hmm.
I don't know who you'll have to look up and see who the character was or the girl character kid that was in the white. I'd be curious to know, like, when you watch this final season,
On the
red
okay.
carpet.
She
Can
was
you
in white on the red carpet.
She was in white on the red carpet.
Okay.
Everyone else was in black and red um outfits. I mean, everybody coordinated. It just looks like they were coordinated as a family.
Oh. Hmm.
Who's that? Hmm.
Oh. Well, this poor girl, the one in white, was in a coma when we left our superhero.
Oh,
So mhm.
okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
Interesting.
She might be she might
An
be an
angel.
angel. Yeah.
Hmm.
I was like, she's this angel, isn't she? Very
Yeah.
interesting. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh,
All right. Well, now I'm in it. I gotta watch it.
I think you have to watch it. Is it Thanksgiving week here in America, the 26th?
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes. So watch it. Tell us what you think of the charts. I mean, I mean, it'll be interesting to see whose career. Well, it seems like right now David's kind of got 1 foot ahead of everybody. I
Right.
think Winona's just kind of quiet anyways.
Hmm.
So it'll be interesting. Interesting to see where like Millie and the kids go. Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
So, all right. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and reach out to us if you would like to do a reading. Patty also does tarot readings. I have not put them on my site yet. I'm still slow.
Sharon does tarot readings.
Darren's a little slow. Um, I've got it on a list. Yeah, reach out to us. We're happy to do readings with you. If you have suggestions of people you'd like us to cover or topics, please let us know. Bye.
Yes.